Kangaroos on 3, 1, 2, 3. Kangaroos!
Hallihallo, liebe Basketballfreunde, herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Jump, dem Kangaroos-Podcast. Toni atmet schon schwer neben mir, man hört's. Auch die heutige Folge wird wieder präsentiert von Automobile Pütter. Ja, die Playoffs sind Geschichte mittlerweile, aber der Podcast hier noch nicht. Deswegen begrüßen wir heute Toni Prostran hier wieder im Studio. Aber dadurch, dass da die Sprachkenntnisse natürlich weiterhin im Deutschen noch nicht so vorhanden sind, wie das hier jetzt für ein Interview sein müsste, quatschen wir natürlich wieder auf Englisch. Falls ihr Bock auf Untertitel habt, dann schaut auf jeden Fall beim YouTube-Kanal der Iserlohn Kangaroos vorbei oder auch auf Spotify. Da wird es das Video geben, sofern alles gleich gut läuft, auch mit Untertiteln. Und dann könnt ihr da entsprechend mitlesen. Genau, so, jetzt switchen wir hier ein bisschen. Welcome Toni, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Kevin, and hello to all supporters of Kangaroos.
Normally, when I sit here with the players, I talk about the last game, but I think I want to start at the beginning of the season and then work myself to present day, and then we will look into the future. You started the season with completely different circumstances compared to last season. You didn't take over the team midway through the season. You had a clear vision what you want to play like, what players you want to have on your team. Some of those wishes came true, as Michael said. And you had an entire training camp to prepare the players for the style of play that you wanted to play. You wanted to play fast, feisty defense. How did this season feel different compared to last season?
I mean, yeah, everything what you say. It was really tough summer. We talked about that last time. And I mean, to have a completely new team, it's always tough. And preseason was really, really crazy for us because it's basically 10 new players. It was only Joe, David, and Ruben from last season. So, and also for me, and was Thorsten, Sasha. It's first time that we are doing something new, you know, like from the start. So for everybody was like basically school, you know, how to do some things. But it was fun because my wishes before we sign all players was that we find good characters with the right mentality, the guys who are hungry to practice and prove something. And this is exactly what we found. And the guys did great, amazing job, especially in the preseason. And energy on the practice was amazing. We practiced really, really hard. I'm not sure that anybody in the league practiced like that, especially in the preseason. But the guys didn't complain 1 second. And what impressed me the most, especially in those moments when we meet, after every practice, they still stay by their own to shoot. And you were sometimes on our practice, and we always talk about that. And I think that makes big difference because mentality of the guys was amazing. And that impressed me. The first impression was in the first 2-3 weeks, especially first 2 weeks when I say, okay, no games, but we will really work hard because we need to make the basics. And so we got morning practice, morning session with Sasha in the fitness. It was really tough. Then we meet on the stadium for 1 hour, running, doing those things, and then come right away from the stadium to the gym. 5-0, a lot of up and downs, work on the condition. And after all of this, they still stay and take the shots. Whole team, completely team. And then when I saw that, I say, okay, I got good team now. For sure we will make good results with those guys, with those characters. Because sometimes, as we talk already, you can be the biggest talent, but if you don't have this working ethic, then it's nothing. So it was really, really good impression from the start.
The preseason didn't really work out that great, and people already doubted the team. But it seemed like you never gave up hope.
No, that is the thing. So first time when we make the roster, I got so many calls and smart guys talks with me in the good way to try to help me and say, hey, what kind of players you signed? That is basically, if you look the roster, it's basically like a first regional Liga team. And last year the team on the paper was much better, but you struggle big time. And then when was also the start the games, we struggled. We lost so many games. But you got also my talks with IKZ also in before the season start when I say we don't care about preseason. we need to be ready for the season. And that was for me all the time in my mind. I believe in the hard work, and if we are doing our job on the preseason, then the results will come for sure. And that's exactly what's happened. You can be the champion of preseason, but that doesn't mean anything if you struggle in the season. And that's why I was always be positive. I was always positive with the players, with the Michael, with everybody around the team, because I say, guys, we are not watching now the results, because sometimes it's happened that we got game on a Saturday, but still on Friday we go to crazy practices, and of course they are tired on the game. That's normal, but that was the point of the preseason, that we work hard, and then on the game we try to do something, but we are not focusing on the results. We are focusing on the details, what we need to improve. For example, I said to the guys so many times this season that we need to remember the game against Rundov in the preseason when we lost 40 points. Everybody was, it's not possible. This team will not fight only to stay in the league in the Pro B. They will fight also to stay in the Regio. They are too bad. And I got message what I sent right after the game to Michael. I said, man, I'm really positive. They did great job in offense, what we talk about all week. Yeah, and then Michael was, I believe you, but it's still, you lost 40 points. Say, hey, positive, stay positive, because last week we worked on our offense, and they did great job on that. And it was also lucky for me, because Michael gave me big support. He believed in me. Whatever I say, I just tell him, hey, stay positive, believe in hard work, because I grew up like that. Hard work always pays off. And if you believe in that, if guys understand the point, then it's easy.
That hard work paid off early. You had the second seed in the league for quite some time.
Yeah.
Was that something that you saw coming?
I believe that it's possible, because I got vision what we talk about to play fast basketball. And then if you see our statistics, we got 89 points per game in the first round. It was 20 assists per game. And the most impressive numbers was 21 points per game from fast breaks. That is amazing numbers. And then you also need to look the first round. So against Sixers, we played without Jorge because he was suspended. And against the Bernau away, we played without Deante and Joe. So if we maybe for sure with those three guys, we will win at least one more game. So that is hard work what we talk. We got on Tuesday. Every Tuesday was fast break drills practice. This is exactly what we show in the first round. And this is when you say 21 points per fast break, it's amazing.
What were your thoughts when you saw that everything came together like that early?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that early because we struggle in the preseason. Yeah, yeah, but that is the process. That is the process. And first, me, I trust in that, and also players. They follow me. They follow us. Everybody, and the way we prepare for the games, how we prepare, how we practice during the week. Only way was that we are successful, for sure. For sure, I was 100% sure that we will be successful.
Last season, you had like a few weeks to be a coach. Now you have an entire season. After last season, what did you want to do different as a coach coming into this season? Yeah, I mean, I try to play much more faster. Like, you mean from last season to this season, or we talk about next season already? No, from last season to this season, but not specifically from a strategic standpoint, but from you as a coach, what you bring to the team. Experience. Talk a lot with them, because first day of the preseason we got meeting. It was really long. Some guys talk about that here. It was like 2 hours, and we talk about everything because we need to make the rules exactly. What is job from each of the guys, and I say all guys, when we step on the court, then I'm the guy who decide everything. I'm the guy that you need to listen and follow. But in other way, before and after, I'm your best friend also. That is the thing, because I got so many coaches in my career. It was so professional. And they didn't even know what is the problems of the players. And I want to be different in that point. And so I exactly know every problem from each player. And they know that they can come to me and talk with me about everything. And this is the point that we make the trust in between. And then it's easier when the game starts or practice, when I start to yell on them, that they accept it.
because they know it's nothing bad, it's nothing personal. When we finish the practice and the game, Toni will be normal with us and we will talk about NBA, girls, whatever. And I think this chemistry, what we built, it was really strong. And that's why when you watch some of our games, that's why they fight like crazy for not only for me, for everybody.
Was there something that you would have liked to do different as a coach this season?
Yeah, definitely. Because for sure I made mistakes. It was my first season. So it's no doubt that especially in the preseason, I make some mistakes that I will do completely different next season. And we talk about tactics, because my first vision was that we are playing really aggressive on the pick and roll, like kind of double team. But then I realized that in this league, it's really hard to play like that, because you need to have like 12 guys on the same level. And if somebody is late 0.5, it's already too late. They will punish you. And I was focusing too much on the preseason. We lost so many times on that kind of defense until I say, no, it's not working. And then I changed completely. And maybe I lost 3 weeks to fix something else, some other things. But this is what we talked before. It's first season of me, and I also was learning. And I learned so much in this season. And for sure, next season will be much, much easier to prepare some things earlier as possible. And this process will not be anymore 6-7 weeks, like it was. Maybe I'll need just 2 weeks to put idea in the players, and that we work on some really good things, because we lost so many times on this kind of defense. Also on the picking up defense, we were always in between. Okay, we need to do this and that. But then in the end, we find the way in the first game of the season how to really we want to pick up for court. But in between, we were okay. This is not working. Let's change this. Now I got clear idea from the start what we need to do, and also in offensively, I was focusing on some other things that this team is not built like that. And then I realized, okay, those kind of offense are not working. I need to put out, and it takes 2 weeks to me maybe. I was forcing 2 weeks some plays, but you see clearly, no, it's not good. Especially for this league, the way our opponent teams are playing is not working. And so it's also on this way I learned so much. But yeah, every day it's a learning process.
So you think next season you will play exactly like that again?
Yeah, it will be much easier, because also so many guys from this season will stay, and will be much easier to start the preseason, because I got a completely new team. They didn't know me, also I didn't know them. And I need sometimes also to meet them, to see what they like, what they can do, what they can't do, what they don't like to do. And now will be much easier. This process will be much easier for me and quicker, because 80% of the team will stay, so will be much, much, much easier from day one.
Yeah. Let's talk playoffs. From a coaching perspective, how did the game change once you were in the playoffs? Well, when you look into the NBA, it's a little bit different. You really prepare for an opponent. Those regular season games don't really matter. Yeah. But here you play once a week. You take your time to prepare for everybody. So how does it change for you?
Basically, it's not change anything, because during the season we got always same preparation. On the Monday, each player knows everything from opponent team. So they already know on the Monday when we meet, they know the main offense from opponent team. They have already video prepared. During the week they got scouting reports, and we are talking whole week about opponent team. Is nothing changed also in the playoff, because on the Monday we already start to talk about how we will play some defense and what kind of defense opponent team is playing. So if they are playing flat defense, if they are hedging, if they are helping from the corner a lot. So basically, it's nothing changed in the playoffs. So we know also, when I see that Spaya, it's our opponent, on next week on the Monday, we already know everything. Torso make the video on the Sunday already. We watch together the games, 3-4 games, and on Monday, guys got all information from Spaya.
But during the regular season, you had to play once a week. Now, when the playoffs started, you had a week, 6 days to prepare. Then you played at home. then you had 2 days to play again. That must be different.
Yeah, of course it's different, but it's also in one point it's easier because you play against Speyer, so it's not that many changes. Guys already know what we need to prepare, so and then it's just talking about some details what Speyer changed or something. But preparation it's same like in the season.
Is it just some minor things that you try to change, or do you have to make some bigger adjustments? No, not that big. For example, after the first game, we say we keep it everything. We will just focus more on Woodmore, but we will keep our tactics from the first game. So, then for you, nothing really changed when you compare you coaching, let's say a Leverkusen game and now a Speyer game.
No, because our preparation is the same. So it's not that now we start to prepare more in the playoff. No, we prepare whole week, whole season. We prepare for each team, like really in the details. So it's nothing changed.
Was there something that you would say that worked during the regular season for the team but didn't work in the playoffs?
No, it's only problem that we were unlucky in the playoff. I mean, whole season we were unlucky with so many sickness. I think only me, Torsten, and Sasha were not sick. And
you were coughing a lot.
Practice. But I didn't miss one practice. But the players missed so many practices because of sickness and unnecessary injuries. Twisted the ankle. I think 7 or 8 players twist the ankle. And then when I hope that it's done with that, then it's happened Sixers game. Then with Chris, for no reason, he just stepped on the Šilić foot, twist the ankle, ligaments out. He's out for the season. Then we say, okay, Chris is out now, but we got other guys, and we won the first game against Speyer. And then instead to have 2 points of Diante, we got a fracture, and then it completely changed everything.
Yeah, I think he probably only could finish the game because of the adrenaline.
Yeah, for sure. And because right after the game, it was really swollen, and he can't even move the thumb,
Oh,
and I saw already he's out. And it was funny now in the Speyer when you watch our bench and you see the 4 guys who should be in the starting 5, like Danny, Chris, David, Diante. It's 4 guys very important for us. And that is the same thing. So we talk also in the bus. That is the same thing that the Speyer play without Woodmore, Djordjevic, Rup, and Diallo, and we are completely. So it's big difference. But still, if you watched the last game, so in the moment when the game finished, I say we play bad. But then I watched the game after I back home. We were in the game 19 minutes, and it was really good energy. The guys really fight. Amazing. I was so proud when I watched the video at home. And it was, I think, 2 points only, and then 2 bad calls on the Woodmore. He slept or he slept on the floor. It was bonus foul, 2 points, and then foul on the 3 points. And I think that decided the game. And also the guys got tired in the second half. Speyer started really good. They make the confidence, and mentally we lost the game on the Friday. We say, oh fuck, it's over. But we still was without all those guys. We were in the game, and this is the mentality I like in my team. We never give up, no matter who was. Remember Bernau game, Diante and Joe David were out for us. The guys did amazing job, and I think that starts always from the practice, because they believe it, they work hard, and we got that chance. Okay, Diante is not playing, but Sadiq will give it their best. So, but I'm just sorry for the season, because I think we got really successful season. We finished 5th in the better league than the South for sure. And I think I'm here 5 years already. And for sure this season was the toughest league, because just look Neustadt. They got 4 foreigners on the guards, big budget, much bigger than us. Itzehoe, the roster is amazing. And everybody can beat everybody. So, and we finished on the 5th place with all problems we got it. Next season, I'm just hope that we will be a little bit more lucky. Just a little bit, because this is the setting, because we never show how good we are this season, because we were not complete. So we finished the first round as a second, then it's happened ACL to Daniel.
Yeah.
after Danny, it's happened. Chris, he was sick for 3 weeks, and then when you watch what they bring to the team, so you don't even need to see the numbers. So we play much faster with them because Danny was the guy, the best guy on the ball on the full court pressure. Like he was amazing on that. He bring us energy to others also, and then he was the fastest guy in the fast break. That's why we got 21 points per game, because if he catch the ball on the defense, he was the guy who brings the ball as fast as possible, and then all 4 are running. Same Chris, he was struggling in the preseason. He was so frustrated in the preseason. I talked so much with him, but then he developed a lot. He find a way how he needs to play. And if you watch our games, every time when he catch the defensive rebound, he was the pushing the ball, and we played much faster. And then it's happened injuries from those 2 guys. Then was okay. We need to find a way now how to play different, because Alexa is different player than Danny. And then we finally found the way. Remember, we beat Rostock away, and then Essen at home when we make in the third quarter in 2 minutes 14-0. It was an amazing game. Then we went to the Neustadt, played good game also. So, and after the game, I remember I said to Thorsten, Sasha, and Michael, hey, we got team again. We are on the great way now. We will be ready for the playoff. And then what's happened? Kevin, Ruben, David were sick, completely changed. Then they come back. Joe Diante out. So we were never complete to see how good we are, what we can reach. And this is the only thing, because I'm pretty much sure if we were a little bit lucky, that we will have at least 3 more wins. And in the playoff, we will make the problems for sure.
I think normally you would say, okay, somebody is sick, next man up, somebody else has to do more. Yeah. But I think the roster is not that deep. You have a lot of young guys who are like 16 and can't really contribute. Yeah. They don't see any minutes. And on the other hand, they don't really play like that. Just like you said, Daniel pushes the ball, but somebody else who comes off the bench, that's not his skill set. He can't bring that. So you really have to change your strategy every game, whoever is out there.
Completely, because look, when we lost Daniel and Chris in the after New Year, completely changed the roles for others. So you got, for example, Jordan. He was the guy who is doing perfect job from the bench. You know, he was the guy. Okay, I will get chance. I need to do the best defense ever. And if I'm open, I need to make it, and it's perfect job. But then it's changed also for him now, responsibility. He was not now he start to the games, and it's completely different for him. And he needs time to get used to it. But again, I'm so proud of all guys, because they did amazing job. Like we say before, when Deante and Joe was out, Kevin, Sadiq did amazing job. Also, they were fighting. So all guys, I think you said we were not deep, but another way, I got at least 10 players that I can trust really big time.
Yeah, you have definitely those 10
but
guys.
That was the problem for everybody, also for me, because I need to find a rotation, how to handle what kind of players needs to play when, because it completely changed. Jorge was our point guard, and I need to find a way how to make his job easier when Danny is not anymore there. Also, if you see Joe, he was playing mostly on the 4 position. Mm-hmm. But after injury of Danny, I need to put him more on the guard. And completely change our game. Why? Because on the pick and roll, from when pick and roll is coming with the 5, with Jorge and our point guards, they can help from the Joe as a 4-man. So we got so much space in the game, but then completely change later. And this is the things that we need to find, and we found a way after Essen Neustadt, and then again injuries or sickness. But that is part of the season. Every team got problems, but I think we got so many.
Yeah, I mean, missing 3 starters, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's it's really, I don't like to talk about excuses. It's not excuse, but this is the fact. Put out in the Leverkusen, Heitzmann, Dante Nichols, and Brach. It's not same the team. So, but I told them already to the guys, I really appreciate how they work, how they fight with all problems, and I'm really proud of them. And this is my first season as a head coach, for sure. They will always be in my mind forever, for sure, because I built together with Michael this team, and with all problems, we finished fifth. We finished fifth in the season. We got easy season if you compare with our last 5-6 seasons. We always fight for staying in the league or make the playoff until last game. I mean, we finished the league 5 games before we already know that we are in the playoff. We already know. So it was really, really good season for us. But for something more, we just need little more luck.
Hopefully next season.
And this is the point. Also we talk about injuries. This is the things that now I can go out from your office here and twist the ankle. You never know. So if it was, let's say, problems with the muscle, then we can talk about, calm down with the practices a little bit, because then that is the sign that something is not working. Twisted the ankle, or
that can happen all the time. Grabbing a rebound, boom.
Or for example, what's happened to Deante? I mean, he fell on his fist. So you can do anything.
Yeah,
you can just chill on the practice and it can happen on walkthrough.
Yeah.
So this is the things that I don't blame anybody. It's happened. So we just need to be more lucky next season, and I'm pretty much sure we will be even better.
What would you say was different from you when you compare Toni, the player who competes in the playoffs, versus Toni, who coaches in the playoffs?
Oh, we can talk about what is different between player and coach. This is big difference. It's big different. It's easier to be coach. No, player. It's easier to be player. As a player, I mean, you are focusing on yourself, and it's easy. If you have good game, you go home, you enjoy whole next week. But as a coach, you can't celebrate. You don't have time to celebrate. Because we finished the game on Saturday, for example, we won the game. So that is the only moment when we are in locker room all together that I say, oh yeah, it's so a good feeling. But then I come back home, talk with the family. I'm still happy because of the game. We won the game. Feeling is amazing. But when you wake up in the morning, I already need to watch the game from Saturday to prepare the video for Monday. On the other hand, Thorsten is watching already next opponent. He sent me all video material. Then I need to check it again. So whole Sunday I spend again on the next opponent. Monday starts practice. I'm not thinking what's happened on the Monday after we finish the video analysis. It's over for me. It's over celebration. It's over. I already focus. Oh, okay. On Saturday, what we can expect, what we can do. As a player, you just come to the practice. Everything is prepared for you. You do your practice, and you are still happy from Saturday game. And it's tougher. It's much harder. I didn't know that is that big difference.
What did you learn in the playoffs?
In the playoffs?
Yeah, not from as a player, but now as a coach.
I mean, I learned so much whole season. How you need to talk with the players, that you need to understand their problems also. I was always checking how they behavior on the practice, if they got some problems. And this is the thing that as a coach, you need to realize and talk with them a lot, because you are not only coach. And this is also what I learned, not only in the playoff, whole season. You are not only the coach. You need to be also mental coach, their friends, brother, everything, because it's very important for the players that they feel they have your support, And especially when the guys are not playing, then it's a big problem. Because, of course, they are not happy. And then you need to put them in the point, hey, guys, wait for your minutes, but you need to keep work hard. I understand situation, but you need to keep work hard. And this is the thing. It's 24 hours job. And this is that I learn a lot. I bring all their problems also to home. If they got problems with the girls, I know that. I bring home also, because I'm thinking, okay, now he got problems maybe with the girl. How he will come? How can I help him? That he don't hurt the team also, and that he's feeling happy and ready for the Saturday. So it's not only make this tactic, and you see the crazy guy on the bench who is blah blah blah, and that's it. No, you don't see everything what's happening behind. And this is very, very important for the players.
That's a good point. Let's talk a little bit about the future. You were suffering a lot during the season. Lots of bad nights because of the things that you just said. You bring a lot of stuff home.
If you want to be honest, if you want to be fair, what you are doing. So if I accept something to do, then I give my 100%. So if you want to be a chill guy, hey, I'm the coach, but whatever. Yeah, we will meet on a Monday, do some easy drills, and Saturday's game. That's not right. But if you want really to help the guys, that they know the offense, how to play defense, talk about details, then it's not time to relax. And I said that to my family. 8 months, I'm focusing on my team.
How tired are you mentally?
Good now. Now it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I like what I'm doing. I really like. If I don't like, then I will not be. Then I will not be coach, because I got to deal with Michael also. As long as we like each other and we are doing good job, it's no problem for me. Once I stop to enjoying this, then I will be honest. I will say, Michael, sorry, but I don't want to be head coach anymore. So it's not something that I need to. Why I'm doing this? No. In the moment when I feel that like that, I will stop to be coach.
But what do you think needs to change for you to be a little bit more relaxed? Because I think it sounds incredibly exhausting, A, to prepare 24/7 for the team, but B, also bring all that stuff that's happening during practice, during the games, to bring that home.
That is our job. That is our job. You need to accept that. As I told you, if I want to make good results with my team and they got good seasons, then it's 24/7 work. It's 24/7 work, and I accept that. And it's not any other way. It's no shortcuts here. And also I told the guys, you need to do, no matter what kind of coach you got. So sometimes you got chill coach who doesn't care what kind of intensity you got on the practice. But in the end of the day, you are working for yourself. So if you think that you cheat the coach because he doesn't care, no, you cheat yourself, because next season you need to improve, you need to find better team, maybe better money. You need to live from the basketball. You are not working basketball as until 60, 70. No, it's around 30, 35. And then if you don't have enough money, then you need to do something else. So you need to work hard, and it's no shortcut also as a coach. If I want that my team is doing what I want and that we are successful, then I can be, it's so much tough for me mentally. I will relax one day. Yeah, but this one day of Sunday, reflect on the next Saturday. So if I don't do my job on the Sunday, preparing for a video analysis and preparing for opponent team, then what we can do on Monday? Then we lose also Monday. Then it's also Tuesday. We are late. We are late to prepare. And then guys can say, hey, we didn't have enough time to prepare, because they got also so many other things that they need to know. So it's not any other way. You need to go. You need to work. You got enough time. And hey, some guys got tough job. They work 8 hours. 8 hours. And we are lucky that we are doing basketball. The sports, we are playing. So we just need to enjoy. Sometimes it's tough, of course. It's tough for everybody. But you need to go through this. And as a player, I was like this. As a coach, same thing. So once I feel that is like as a player, I feel it is too much. Stop playing. Don't do it. Because if you want to do on 80%, it's not enough. You cheat the team. It's not enough.
Yeah.
So 100% or nothing.
On Sunday, the season ended, and on Monday, it was already announced that you will be back as a coach. So now you just said why you like coaching, but what made you say, I'm not just going to coach next season, but I'm going to coach here next season?
I mean, yeah, I like Iserlohn. It's already part of my life. You know, it's my daughter is in the school finishing now for class. My daughter, we talk about daughter. Yeah. My wife is working here, and Iserlohn is perfect city for me. It's small city, calm city, and I really like to be here. So that's why it was not tough decision to stay here. And I got really good connection with Michael, with everybody from the office, also from the sponsors. I'm already here 5 years, So I know so many people here. I feel as at home here. I got favorite restaurants here in New Zealand where I'm eating, and I got
McDonald's.
one of those, and I got my routine already here, and really I feel as at home here. So it was easier to make decision.
You already alluded to it a little bit when you said that the strategy won't change that much, and a lot of the players are supposed to be back.
Yeah.
What are other things that you want to do different in the future?
You mean about game and everything?
Everything that comes to mind.
It's not many. This is the only way. Hard work hard, and just hope that we are lucky for next season. Just that we avoid the sickness, twisted the ankles, and we will be successful. So it's not many things that I want to change, because we show that this system is work. This system is work. Work hard, do 100% every practice. Then on the game you can expect the results. Once you relax, punish you. It's punished. So the things I was talking before that I will change tactically for sure in the preseason. I already now have really idea what is working this. So double team, pick or roll, we will not do for sure. And I will not lose one day in the preseason anymore. And some other things offensively, what I saw it's pretty much easy. It's pretty much easy now for next season.
Even though you don't know the entire roster?
I already got in my mind what kind of players I want. And if this happen, I also know, of course, and Michael was talking here, budget will not increase that much. So this is the thing that we need to work with. And I already meet with the Michael. So with those guys that we want to keep here, I'm really happy with that. So I think we need 3 more players. And I hope we will find a way, because it will be very important to have those 3 players if we want to be successful next season. If we want to fight for playoff, then 2. But if we want to have calm season, successful season, then we need 3 players for sure. If those guys stays that we want.
So what kind of players are you looking for?
So it's always, so I don't think that Jorge and Deante will stay here, because they got really good seasons. So I think they will go on some other league. So for sure, point guard and the big guy. And as you know, Joe is retiring also. So we need one more player. And I'm looking for the guy who can create also. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's not like point guard, but in 1-2, but who can play with the ball. So it's the guy who will help us a lot to organize the offense when our foreigner is out. And then we will have similar like player like Alexa. So we need to see what will happen also with Alexa for the next season, but similar like him, because then when you got 2 creators, it's make much more easier job for others. So if you see when Jorge is out, then if you got the guy who can create, he make the much more easier job for Jordan, for Ruben, for David, for Chris, for everybody, and also for the big guys especially. So I think this is the thing that we need to do for the next season. And if we make like this, we will be successful for sure.
I think it was a huge difference, not just when Jorge went to the bench, but when Jorge and Alexa played together, because Jorge was often pressured a lot during the second half of the season especially, and he struggled with that a little bit. Yeah. But when Alexa took that burden from him, the big guys didn't really come down there and pressure Alexa. So it was a big bonus.
Yeah, this is the thing, what we talk about whole season. And Jorge was the guy who created everything, and we all rely on him. We all expect, okay, Jorge, let's go, find a way. And the guys were waiting for him to find him in the best position. But you can expect whole season that one guy will do that. And also in the game, 40 minutes, that he will be able to find always best position, the best guy in the best position. And that's why I think Alexa helped him a lot. And this is the thing that I think Alexa and Jorge make other guys easier job to do. What we talked before. Then other guys can focus on their role, what they need to do. And it's work a lot. Also in the playoff, you can see, okay, not last game, But first 2 games, we shoot like 48% for 3 points. And that was open threes. And some guys who were struggling in the season got better percentage in the playoff because they were wide open. They were focusing on the things that they need to do. And Joe played really good also end of the seasons. Then you can see Ruben can focus on the things that he can guard the best players. Then he doesn't need to focus anymore. Okay, I need to also bring the ball. No, he got his role. Off-ball screens, amazing, and waiting for the shot. And then you see in the playoff, he got 34% for 3-point. He made 3 threes in the first 2 games, but also for others. So this is why it's very important to have one more guy when we got our foreigner out who will take care about second team and got confidence to organize the offense and find the best player.
Yeah. You are a really small team. Deante is playing center, but he's not really that tall.
Yeah.
And even though he had he averaged maybe 8 rebounds a game, 4 of those came on the offensive end. You struggled on the boards a little bit. You struggled in the paint when it came to bigger centers. But in order to play that fast style that you preferred, you actually need a small guy, I think. So going forward after that season, after those learnings that you have, are you planning to sign a smaller center again, or do you want to get a tall guy next season?
A little bit more bigger. No, I mean, the style, I hope we will not change the style. But on the other hand, it's a big problem for us because you don't know what kind of AU guy you will find. For US guy, it's easier. We can find them today. But for AU, for the money we have it, you can plan anything. So we need good quality, but I don't know if we will find him on the position 1 or position 5. This completely changed. I would like to have similar player like Deante on the 5-man, but the guy who will also take more defensive rebounds because he did amazing job in offensive rebounds. He got 4.3, but 4 points for defensive rebounds. So we need to find a guy who will take at least 6 rebounds defensively. And I think in this point we were the worst defensive rebounds team. Of course, it's not always on the big guys. Guard knows that also needs to be on that they need to box out because so much time has happened that they didn't box out, and then I can't blame big guys to not take the rebounds. But we need this is the thing also what I want to change for the next season. We were the worst in the defensive rebound and rim protector. We got 1.1 blocks per game. So if you put that, so whole team got 1.1 or 1.3. So if you put on other hand, Heitzman from Leverkusen, so he played 24 minutes, he got 1.8 blocks per game.
Alone.
And this is the make difference. So we are talking about maybe 6-8 points less. We are talking about more possession for us in offense, better confidence, playing faster because we want to play good defense, catch the ball, first pass, second pass, finish. But when the teams are scoring and you are not rebounding because so many times happen against us, they get second chance. And it's hurt us a lot. So this is a thing that for sure we will work more on this. We will try to find exactly the players that fit in that style. But on the other hand, we can lose what Deante bring us because he did great job on the style I want to play.
Yeah.
It was really, really amazing to see that.
Michael said in an interview with the IKZ that he had several good talks with players already, and you already said that 8 players probably will stay here. So who do you want to continue to work with?
So for sure now we know that Chris will stay, Jordan, Danny, crazy Danny.
But you need him. He's so funny.
Danny is the craziest guy I ever meet. I like him so much. And I always say, he's like little brother who is so annoying and you hate him during the day. But when you go to sleep, you hug him and say, hey, you are my brother. And I like him so much. He's a nice guy.
He talks so much shit during practice, but he's so encouraging. I love that.
Yeah, he's talking so much, but he's doing his job. he is doing his job. What he did for us in the first round, it was crazy. And so Danny, Chris, Jordan, Malik, David, Sadiq. Right now, I think, those 6 are 100% sure. We got also talks now, especially this week. We will talk with some other players that we want to keep it. So I think we'll stay 2 or 3 more players. And then others we need to find. But this is perfect. Imagine now, they already know what they can expect in the preseason. So they will be ready for that. I know what kind of role and what they can do. For example, you got Chris Schultz. So he was coming from the Regionalliga Göttingen. And I didn't know, honestly, what can I expect from him. Because when he came here, he was struggled so much. Why? He was practicing two times per week last season.
Huge difference.
It's big difference, And so he got big problems with us because we got around 10, 15 offenses, systems. He was forgotten. You can ask him. He was, first 2 weeks for him was like in the school. He was really forgot everything. And the way he was playing, he's coming from the Göttingen where he was the main guy. 20 points and he can do whatever. He can relax in the defense. And now he came here as a role player first. And I was on him. Hey, you need to pick up full court. And that was new for him. You need to do this. You need to play with intensity. After you grab the ball, you need to push. And he was struggled big time in the preseason. And he was frustrated. I remember our talk after Essen game here in the preseason. We were in the hall, in the locker room. And he said, Toni, I don't know what to do. I don't feel happy. And then we work, and he became one of the main guys. Remember Bernau 24-15, but also the games before, what he brings to us was, so also at this point, Sadiq, he came to us with 1 shot, 3 points in the last 5 seasons. He became shooters here. He shot, I think, 40 shots in the season, around 32% 3 points. So for him, that is also something new. So many guys this season got the best season of career. If you watch Danny, Jordan also came from no role from the Pro A. Completely new team. And so now for me and for them will be much easier when the preseason starts for next season because they know me, I know them. It's already 1 season together. So other guys who are coming from new for the season, they just need to fit. And my guys from this season who will stay for next season, they will not accept relax. They will tell them, hey, what do you think where you are? So now I got also those guys who will support me. They know what I like, what I don't like. They know that after the practice, I'm different. But on the court, when you step on the court, you need to do 100%. So I will have my guys now. When they see other guys that they relax, they will say, you are on the wrong place. So it's will be much more easier for everybody.
Speaking of Chris, I was a little bit unsure what he can bring to the table because I didn't know him as well. And during the games, you could see it in spurts, what he is able to do when he is posting up, when he has that ugly ass 3-point shot that is accurate as hell for 40%, some reason.
41%.
Yeah. Hey, you
don't change anything.
Yeah, never change.
Yeah, don't change it.
But during practice, you could always see, okay, there's more. He can do so much more.
Yeah.
And then I forgot who you played those last games. It was a home game where he went crazy.
Bernau.
Yeah.
24-15.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I saw what he can do, and now he has the opportunity, and he has to do it because everybody else is out. So to a friend of mine, I always said that this is Chris's game. I'm so excited to see what he will do with a lot of minutes, a lot of opportunities.
Change the role also.
Yeah, exactly.
Now next season, now he will be one of the main guys. When he came here last season, was role player.
Yeah,
but because he developed, he was working hard. Role change, and I'm really just he needs to stay healthy. That's the only thing. He needs to stay. He was also unlucky this season a little bit, but what he bring to the team, it's big. It's really big for us.
But now that you said that most of the players will come back and it has all these positive side effects for you and for the team, do you think it's also maybe a negative because you say you have the same team mostly, you don't want to change the play style that much, that every other team already knows, or every other team knows what's coming, because there's no surprise factor anymore.
Of course. But I always say to guys, it's everything depends of us. Nobody can stop. Only maybe Leverkusen was able to stop, and maybe Womstedt.
And Paderborn, maybe.
No, Paderborn, we were in the problems there. We killed Paderborn here at home. If you remember, we destroyed them. Yes, they beat us there, but we play again without Danny. Chris was coming from the sickness. He was out 2-3 weeks, so I don't even count him for this game. And Alexa didn't already sign for us. So basically, it was completely other team. And that was the first games that we missed. It was big shock for everybody. We missed that. We lost before that game. We lost Danny, and completely changed roles for others. Also for me was tough. Completely changed for the team, like spirit and everything. We say, oh, okay, what we can do now? Because Danny was the guy who scored sometimes 30 points, 25 points. He got 45% 3 points. We talk about Danny, and was big shock for the team. So it depends of us. If we are playing with right intensity, we can beat everybody. If we play with bad intensity, if we are think, okay, it will be easy today, like against Itzehoe here, or Berlin Brace, where we play without any energy, then everybody can beat us. So I'm really not scared that this is also better, because we got already, we don't need to work on chemistry anymore. We got it. From day one, we will have it. And it's much easier to prepare and play with it.
Since you didn't know what some of the players are capable of, like Chris, and Danny was overseas, didn't have that many opportunities there, and then he came here, nobody probably knew him, what he was capable of, and then he exploded for all those crazy 3-pointers.
Yes.
Do you think that this surprise factor will be gone, because now players have already seen him, they know how they play, what they are capable of, that they are a threat from 3-point range, that Chris is a menace under the basket, that this factor is gone, and you can prepare better for your team to know what they have to do to take those strengths away?
Yes. So Essen tried it in the second game. In the first game in Essen, they play box and one on the Danny.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Why? Because other guys got more space. Jorge scored 30 points because it was easy to play for him. Sadiq did amazing job also that game. David made 2 threes because he was wide open. So how I believe in my guys, also from the bench guys. Hey, how you can help from Jordan, let's say, that you stop Chris and Danny, but then you got Jordan wide open on the threes. So what you can do? And they got confidence to shoot. So we got the rules, but all of them, they got like the green light. If you are open, take it. It's not no, take it. If you are open, take it. So we just need to stay healthy. That is the only thing that I'm scared. We just need to stay healthy. They can prepare for each player, but when you have good roster, when you believe in your team, in your players, then it's much easier. So, and we are the team that we know. Okay, hey guys, they will prepare for Danny. Danny, don't force anything. You will get the ball. They will help from the corners. You need to find the open guy in the corner. No force, because they know if they force, what's happen after.
Yeah,
they know. 1-2 times, yell, bench, best friend. It is like that. You see also like Joe this season, how many times he was wide open on 3 points. That's why he got 20 points or 9 threes against Neustadt, because we know they are focusing on the pick and roll from Jorge and Diante or Sadiq, and they collapse the paint.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that on the video, how they play defense against, for example, Brach and Heitzmann or something like that. And then we say, okay, we need the shooters in the corners. You need to find them. We play pick and roll. We will not change our game style, but instead that we are watching for the Diante or for Sadiq all the time, you need to put heads up and find those guys on the shot. Then when we make the shots, they need to change. Then it's happened in the last quarter that 2 times in a alley-oop, Diante dunk. The most important 2 dunks against Neustadt was in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Why? Because they say, no, Joe scored already 7 threes. We start the 3rd quarter with Ruben 2 threes also. Chris make on the low post some movement. So they say, no, we need to change. What we can change? Yeah, we need to stay more on the shooters. Open whole court for us. Then Jorge or pull up 2 or alley-oop. So it's on us. It's on us. And this is what we talk. It's preparation. So it's 24/7 work. No time to relax.
No time to
now
relax.
it's time to relax. Now I can relax a little bit more. Now,
Even though you're practicing with
that's what I like it, and I don't need to. Yesterday was first Monday after 8 months that I don't need to watch the video from opponent team, and I don't need to prepare anything. So it was good feeling also. It was really good feeling, and I was not that stressful anymore. It was really nice.
I can only imagine.
It was really nice.
We have some questions from our listeners and viewers.
Okay.
And the first one is from our last guest, Michael. And here's this.
Hi, Toni. So I have only one question. Do you think that Iserlohn Kangaroos is on the same level like Hajduk Split for you? Tell me.
Good question. And so this is tricky question also.
Is that the soccer club that you hate?
Yes.
Or
No. Hajduk it's my club.
Okay.
It's a good question, tricky question. But I think during the season, I show my emotion to Iserlohn and how big are emotions. Also, especially against after Essen game when I cut my shirt. So I think that is enough answer because. It's close or maybe more now for Iserlohn.
Will we see that happen again, that you rip your shirt?
No, but that was really emotion because I know how we fight with all problems, and Essen was basically the game or we will make easily to play off or not. And I know how I was feeling whole week in my mind, and I try to be cool whole week to not put nervous pressure on my players. So I was calm. But inside of me was, please just win this game to make our job easier. We deserve that with all problems. But the way the guys was practicing and doing their job, they commit for me and they respect me. They deserve to be successful. And that was the game. We will go to playoff easily, or we need to find until the last game. And when I saw that we won the game, it was 100 kilos less, and that was the point that I want to show to my guys how I like them and that they deserve to win the game and to be in that position.
Yeah.
So I think, so answer on Michael, it's already there. It's already there.
Nice. What was the best and what was the worst moment of the season?
The worst moment was when Danny got injured, for sure, because he's a really nice guy, fair guy, and the way he was working, everybody, I think he didn't have that much respect during the years before, especially when he was in Echingen, because so many coaches before the games came to me and say, hey, how Danny is playing like this, he's a big surprise. No, he's the guy who is working the most. He's the guy who was in the gym when was the free day. He sent me a message, hey, Toni, can we shoot? He was the guy after the practice who stays to shoot extra and doing every time. He came here, so he asked me when he signed, he asked me when I will be back from Croatia, that he can make the shots and work with me. So before we start with the preseason last summer, he was 2 weeks already with me. And then when this happened on the practice, I was really in the bad mood because basketball is not that important. Anything else, if you are not healthy, then you can be sad really. So all those problems, stress, what we have, we need to win or we need to have good practice. It's you need to put on the side when you see those kind of, and how he was reacting when it's happened. It's happened on the Monday on our defense practice, and he was in the full speed trying to deny the first pass, I think on Felix, and he did a great job. That was one of the best defense from him. And then in one moment he fell down and started to screaming, and then you say, okay, and I stopped the practice right away, and you saw also from the players, it was really bad. That was for sure the worst feeling.
And what was the best moment of the season?
I enjoy every day with the guys. That was the best moment because every time when I came on the practice, they did their job. But the best moment when we beat Parabon home here, and Essen for sure, we talk about. But basically, when I saw that the things are working, because I know what some people talk about us in preseason, And then when I saw during the season, especially after first round, that we are on the second, I was so proud of my guys. And that was the best moment when we got break after Essen, and I say, okay, we are second. And the guys were talking so bad about these guys. Like so many people say really bad things about them. And that's why I feel so sorry, because my guys didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve that, because all those guys who were talking bad, they should come on one practice, sit upstairs and just watch how they are listening. You were sometimes on our practice, you see nobody was complaining. They were just listen and doing 100%. And that's why I was feeling sorry when I heard those stories from others. But then when we make something, then I was proud of them, because they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What rituals did you have with Emmanuel Francisco before the games?
Manuel, my guy, Manu.
Yeah.
he asked that, yeah.
Maybe.
Manu, my guy. I hope I will see you in Israel one more time. He's a great guy. So he was in my first and second season as a player. Mm-hmm. So every Thursday after the practice, we went to McDonald's together.
Of course. Why am I even asking?
Yeah. Was on the drive-in, and we went to McDonald's, and Manu is my guy. Manu, I like him so much.
Ah, man. I think you need one of those, I don't know, gold cards or whatever that you can eat for free at McDonald's.
Yeah, if McDonald's is watching this podcast, I think they know me. So if they see that they know me so many times I'm there, because I like it. That is the thing that I changed when I become coach, when I stopped playing basketball. Of course, I was as a player sometimes, but not that much. It was so much. It was strict. You know, you need to eat this, you need to drink this, you need to do this. My wife got like a full menu from the club what I need to eat, what can't. And once I stopped to, also when I came here in Iserlohn, then I started to say, now it's time. Pizza brucia mit käse and chicken, and McDonald's, and cevapi, pommes. I like pommes. So my wife says that I'm crazy because I order bolognese, but also pommes with that extra. So I ate bolognese, penne bolognese with pommes on the side, and of course cola, 1 liter cola.
How are you not having a heart attack?
No. That is the thing that I enjoy now in that, because I was professional for 15 years, and some guys, for my age, they do whatever, and I was always no, I can't. But now is my time. And I'm enjoying this. I really enjoy. My wife say, hey, I'm cooking to you every day. You need to eat at home. But you know what is the best, really? What is the best? So when I finish the practice at 10, then I go straight to the McDonald's. And then I order McSmart double cheeseburger with pommes and cola. Then I'm eating in the car on the way to the home. The best feeling. It's the best feeling, I swear.
And your wife is disappointed all the time because
sometimes I can't tell her because she already got dinner for me.
Yeah.
So I need to leave it in the car and then eat a little bit dinner, because she will know if I don't eat anything. But McDonald's is already here. So
you put some deodorant everywhere so she can smell it.
And then he asks, hey, why you are not eating that much my dinner? I'm so nervous I can eat.
Hopefully she's not listening.
Doesn't matter now. It's already done. Double cheeseburger is already
can't do anything.
And royal käse.
So. What do you wish for next season?
Luck. To stay healthy. That is the only thing. And then we will be successful. It's not even point. I believe in my guys. I believe in the system we have here. I believe in the support we have here. We got amazing fans. We got assistant coach Torsten and Sasha, plus Michael, plus everything what we have here in the club, like doctors, physios, like teamwork, and our doctors, the amazing job what they did. It's really professional. So only what I wish for next season is that we are healthy, that we got a little bit more luck. Of course, it can happen injuries, but not that much sickness, not that much twisted ankles, or when you don't dunk that you fell down on your hand. So just to stay healthy and with all what we have around us, we will be successful. So this is only my wish.
Why does the offense and defense oftentimes look the same with little to no adjustments?
What you say?
Why does the offense and defense oftentimes look the same? It seems like when an opponent does something that you don't really react that much to it. You don't really make changes that are necessary to win the game, according to this question.
Because I believe on what we prepare, and sometimes guys sometimes didn't stick with the rules, and this is the thing. What so many people think that I'm crazy on the games. This guy is just sometimes he's too nervous. No, so what I said before, we start preparation on a Monday. And we exactly know what the main offense from opponent team. And we prepare defense for that. And then if it's coming like a screen, a handoff screen, and we say, okay, we need to keep them on the two-man side to get more help. And the guys forgot it during the game because maybe it was so much speed or they forgot it. That is the trigger for me, hey, then I'm yelling on them. They say, hey, what is the rule, what we prepare? Or, for example, before the Berlin Braves, we talk about whole week about backdoor cuts. And then first two offense from Berlin was backdoor. So what you can change on that? You can change anything because it's backdoor cuts. Guys got a scouting report. So then it's moment for me. I can be, hey, okay, please next time focus on. No, let's go. Change it. Or offensively, if I say, hey, they collapse in the pick and roll, look for the corners, and the players still look for the Deante and Sadiq and turnovers, then it's the moment for me to freak out and tell them, hey, guys. And this is the trigger that the guys from outside who are not with us all the time on the practice and they don't know what we prepare, they think sometimes that I'm crazy, but the players knows when they make the mistakes and they understand why I'm sometimes really tough on them, because on the Monday when we watch video analysis, video never lies. So that's why should I change something if I think it's good for us, but we just need to do a little bit better. Of course, as a coach, you make the mistakes. Sometimes it's happened that, for example, a Spire game. First game we helped so much with the Djordjevic and the Eichel big guy. We let them to shoot. Mm-hmm. Because we want to help more on the Woodmore and the number 44 point guard. And first game was working amazing. Second game, Djordjevic make threes. Eichel got 1 3 and 3 times mid-range shot. Those things are on me. I say to guys, if they punish us, but you do everything what we prepare, I don't have problem to say it's my fault. So I'm always honest with that. And this is a thing that second game, it's on me maybe. Because we risk, that was the risk. It was risk. First game was working, second game was not working. But that is the part. Everybody is making mistakes. Also me as a coach, also the players. But as long we understand our mistakes, then it's okay. But if I say now, no, I'm doing everything right, it's on the players, it's not good. Because the player, you can cheat the players. They exactly know when they make the mistakes. They exactly know when I make the mistakes. And if I'm the guys who is always blame them and not myself, then we lost the trust in between. So that's why you can see sometimes they, it's always defense. When I yell on them, they say, it's not me. But they know that they made mistakes because on the video, everybody are calm and they never complain with anything. Same goes to me. I say to them, guys, on the pick-up full court, we need to risk low passes. If they punish us, it's on me. And it's happened a few times in the season that they punish us because of my rules. Guys, it's not on you. It's on me. So this is the thing that the people don't see from the side, mm-hmm. But we try to change also on the timeout. Every timeout, we try to change something. We try to find the best way, but also we need to give credit to opponent team because it's so many good teams this season and also good coaches. And they also, like you said before, they prepare for our defense. They prepare for our offense. So you can change in 1-2 moments, but maybe they will find a way also.
Yeah.
So sometimes our tactics is work much better than opponent, but sometimes you need to say, hey, this coach make much better job than me. And as long as like that, as long you are negative to, and I was also, as a player, I was so much negative on my game. So I never complain and I never try to find excuse on others. It was always first me, then others. Same is going now as a coach. I always check the game. I watch right after I back home, I watch already our game and I'm, okay, here I need to do those things better. Okay, we will work on next week on that. Maybe sometimes it's happened also. It's happened situation, one game, but I don't know which game was it. Parabon. I think Parabon away. They play hedge defense, like shove defense. And I made big mistakes during the week because it was the week that we got problems with the Chris and with the Danny injury. Mm-hmm. And then I say, okay, on the for example, on the Monday morning, you will get only Sasha, but not individual with me. And on those individual, we are usually doing preparing the guys they can expect on the games on the pick and roll. So this Monday we didn't do that, and like how we want to attack the hedge defense. So the guards got feeling Jorge, Ruben, and those guys, they got feeling Felix how they need to move back and then attack and then find the option. How big guys that they are not staying too much on the screen, that they need to roll. And we didn't do that week. That was on me. And I remember, even though we lost big time, but all Sunday I was really bad on myself because I feel that I did bad job on this point because during the week I was not that much focused on that. And then after that I changed completely also in that way. It's no matter how many players are practicing, those who are on the practice, you need to prepare them. You need to prepare them because they need to know what they can expect on the games. And yeah, this is the thing. Sometimes you of course, every time you are making mistakes, but if you are not learning anything, then you are in the problem. Then you are in trouble. So it was a good question, but hey, other team also make some changes to us. So
yeah,
it's game. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it's not work.
Exactly. Yeah. Last question. What are 3 things that you look forward to the most when it comes to next season?
Pre-season. So I want to see what kind of players we will put in the system. So I can't wait pre-season because I think I will enjoy much more than last season. And this learning process will be much more quicker than last. So I can't wait for that. I can wait that we are healthy, that we show what we can do. And then I can wait playoff because I'm so sorry for this playoff. I'm so sorry because we were so unlucky. And if you see 7 teams from our group went in the second round, only teams Switzerland. But it's not. I give credit to Speyer because also it's a really nice coach. I think what they did against us, it's a really good work coaching job because. During the game, he changed 3 defense on the Jorge. So he started with the flat, he started with then switch defense, then double team in the end, then again back to the switching defense. And I'm pretty much sure if we have full roster, that we will adjust on that. So this is the thing that I wish for next season. Can't wait for the preseason, that we make good job, good base for the season, to stay healthy in the season. And then I'm so happy to go to the playoffs.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Toni.
But one more time, really, I want to give big thanks to my players. It's really, they did amazing job. And they deserve to rest now. They really deserve to rest. And because from the youngest until the oldest, Joe and Ruben did amazing job in the locker room with the chemistry. That was also very important for us. So sometimes you see the stats, no, you don't know the role of them. You don't know the role of each player. And they did amazing job in the locker room because we got amazing chemistry.
Yeah, especially when you have so many young guys.
You need to have
that.
And I mean, that's why they deserve this rest. They need to enjoy it. And really, appreciate that I have this team this season. Really, they did amazing job.
Yeah, shout out to the team.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, Toni, thank you very, very much for the time that you gave me.
Nice.
It was very interesting.
It's always nice to be here. I feel really good.
Come back anytime. I love to talk basketball with you.
Yeah,
You know
also.
that.
Next time we will talk more about NBA maybe. Lakers 3-1 now.
Yeah, somebody's getting bounced out of the playoffs.
It's not good. It's not good. Now I can be focused more on that also.
Yeah, you only have one game left before you can focus on other things.
No. Now it's come back. Now it's come back for sure. King is back.
Ja, vielen lieben Dank an euch da draußen, dass ihr wieder einmal zugeschaut oder zugehört habt. Wir haben noch einen Schmankerl für euch dann. Das kommt wahrscheinlich, ich glaube, am 15. raus oder am 16. Also markiert euch das schon mal im Terminkalender. Ansonsten machen die Kangaroos natürlich und auch wir, der IKZ, darauf aufmerksam, auf ikz-online.de oder auch auf Social Media, sei es jetzt Instagram, Facebook, bei den Kangaroos oder eben auch beim IKZ, damit ihr nicht verpasst, wenn die neue Folge rauskommt. Deswegen herzlichen Dank mal wieder fürs Einschalten. Wir sehen uns nächstes Mal. Genießt die Sonne da draußen bis dahin. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.